The C word is a shocking, scary word. Up until the 1980s, it was estimated that 1 in every 6 men would experience prostate cancer in their lifetimes, and that rate was only rising. Since then, with more aggressive surgical intervention, that number has thankfully declined. But it's still estimated that 1 in 8 men will face a prostate cancer diagnosis in his lifetime. Even when prostate cancer is removed, its effects can still impact the quality of a man's life. Not too long ago, I heard the story of Paul. Paul is a 64-year-old prostate cancer survivor who was diagnosed in 2009. He, like many others, chose the aggressive option and elected to have his entire prostate removed. About a week after his surgery, Paul revisited the doctor to have his surgical catheter removed. He was informed before his surgery that he might experience some difficulty controlling his bladder. Paul had mentally prepared for what he thought would be like a child's dribbling and dabbling, but he was wholly unprepared for his bladder to behave, as he self-described it, like a tap. Paul's favorite activities, such as his avid love for golf, instantly became a challenge because his adventures now required meticulous planning for hourly restroom breaks and accessible trash bins. To Paul, life became a cycle of constantly planning his next escape. In fact, Paul represents a large number of prostate cancer patients who, on one hand, are cured of their cancer. And don't get me wrong, that is a big deal. But on the other hand, treatment comes at a cost of significant lifelong side effects like poor bladder control and erectile dysfunction, all for curing a disease which is not lethal in 85% of men. This dilemma creates a tug of war between our medical ability to cure a disease and the quality of life affected by that cure. My research seeks to cut that tug rope so that patients no longer need to make the difficult choice between risking the progression of their cancer and diminishing their quality of life. We have demonstrated that imaging with an investigational marker called PSMA, the prostate-specific membrane antigen, allows prostate surgeons to more effectively target the tumor, sparing the nearby nerves and reducing side effects. In our study of 35 prostate cancer patients, this meant that 30 patients avoided side effects that were associated with their surgery, and the more aggressive surgery was reserved for the 5 patients who truly needed it. It is my hope that we can continue to improve these outcomes so that patients need not choose between a cure and their quality of life.